Hello, everyone. My name is Jasmine Camilla, and I realized that I dropped a video about me releasing an album like 2 weeks ago, and it dawned on me that y'all don't even know who I am. Like, I'm not even gonna front and pretend like, oh, I've been on YouTube forever. Like, I've been doing this because I haven't. I never really paid YouTube any mind because there's so many other things. Like, Instagram and like Facebook at the time when it was big, and like now there's TikTok. Like there's just so many things to learn. Um, and yeah, so I just recently thought to myself, okay, I need to actually put some effort into my YouTube channel. And I've wanted to for a while, but I just feel like I never had the time or imposter syndrome of like, well, like, do people really care what I have to say? Do people really, all of those things. So I figured I'd hop on here and just tell you a little bit about me and who I am, and if you dig it, if you vibe with me or whatever, like maybe you'll stick around, you'll like and subscribe, whatever. If you don't, that's also fine too. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. So, um, yeah, a little about me. So my full name is Jasmine Camilla Bavaro. So my artist name is Jasmine Camilla. I'm originally from the Chicago area, and I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. I've been here now for about going on 6 years, which is crazy that's even been that long. um, and yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. So I'm one of seven children. I have six siblings. I have two older sisters and four brothers, one older than the rest are younger. And yeah, growing up in a big family, there's never a dull moment at all. Always something to do, always someone to play with, and all those interesting dynamics. Um, yeah, I think for me, growing up in the suburbs of Chicago, I should emphasize that I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. I'm not actually from like the city of Chicago. If you're from Chicago, it's like a known thing that like you don't rep for Chicago unless you're from Chicago. When I'm around people who aren't from the Chicago area, then like yes, I will. I'll just say I'm from Chicago because nobody else really knows the surrounding location. I love Chicago and like I wish I could rep it. Like yeah, like I'm from the actual city. I'm not. I'm from the burbs. Definitely, I'm from the burbs. But I was born in Hoffman Estates, and then I lived in Bartlett for a few years, and then we moved to Bolingbrook, where I spent, I mean, from fourth grade through high school, essentially. My parents still live there now. Um, and then after high school, I went to I'm forgetting the name of my college. I went to Greenville, what is now university, at the time was Greenville College, which was in the town of Greenville, Illinois, which is literally in the middle of nowhere. So you can only imagine. I'm coming from living in like the suburbs of Chicago, right? Like Bolingbrook at the time had like 75,000 people. Naperville was like 100,000. So like I'm used to like I'm not it's not city life, but it's suburb life. Like there's stuff going on. And then I went to literally the middle of nowhere where the population was like 7,000, and that also included like the census included I think it was like the inmates of the prison that was literally 5 miles down the road from my college. So as you can imagine, it was a very interesting experience being at this school. But my freshman year I majored in worship arts. I then switched my sophomore year to commercial music with a vocal emphasis. And then I did a semester in Nashville at the Contemporary Music Center in Brentwood, um, called the CMC, the CMC. And I love that. I met so many great people that I still talk to today, people who are actually involved on the album that I'm going to be releasing. So it was a great experience. And then I came back from that semester and I switched my major to audio engineering, which was when did I do that? Yeah, I switched my major the what was supposed to be the last semester of my senior year to audio engineering. So then I stayed an extra semester, got my degree in audio, graduated in the spring of 2018. Then I moved to Nashville August 1st of 2018. And I've been here ever since. I've done so many different odd jobs. I have I was a stagehand with Crew One Productions, doing some really cool shows with like Jay Z, Beyonce, Maroon Five, Bad Bunny, a bunch of different artists. I worked for a photographer briefly, doing as his producer, doing photo and video sets for like Leon Bridges and Carrie Underwood, and just crazy, crazy things. I worked briefly for an artist management company, um, but I also worked at like TJ Maxx for like 2 months, and then I worked at a hotel for like a year and a half. So I really have done a bunch of different things. But I mean, it's unconventional, but I feel like that's kind of the creative life, like you kind of take the opportunities that come your way. I currently am working as a property manager for a co-working space here in Nashville. I've been doing that for almost 2 years, and it's definitely been a learning experience. I've met a lot of really cool people through it. I've gotten a lot of opportunities because of the people I've met through it, and I just learned a lot about management from a large scale as well. Um, and yeah, so that's kind of like a little bit of my backstory. Some like I guess fun, quirky things about me is that I love crocheting. I know most people look at me and they're like, "You don't look like the type of person who would crochet," and I know, but I love crocheting. I picked it up one summer when I was touring with my worship arts team one summer, and I was bored on the bus rides, so I just decided I wanted to learn how to crochet. And since then, I've learned how to make scarves and hats, and like my favorite are blankets. I specifically make baby blankets for all of my siblings that have kids, my nieces and nephews, and like even my friends who now have kids. So I love making baby blankets. Um, and then I also love um, I'm just a very visual person, and so I've dabbled in photography and videography over the years. And I don't know, I love capturing moments in time, and I love the creativity of like telling a story and a narrative through still photo and also through video. So I do have a little background in that. I've enjoyed learning the different processes that go into that. Um, I'm trying to think of what else. What else is there about me? I love crossword puzzles. I'm a huge word person. Like, call me a nerd, but I absolutely love words. Like, I still have Words with Friends on my phone. I know that game came out like literally forever ago, but like I love that game, so I still have that on my phone. I have like word searches and like word scramble and um yeah, I love words. I also love any type of like puzzles, so like Bejeweled or like um anything that's some sort of puzzle that involves like having to yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, Bejeweled or like even like in a real life sense, like I love scavenger hunts. Oh my gosh, I love scavenger hunts, and I always tell my friends, I'm
I
like,
found
if
this on the web.
oh Siri was not talking to them, just really interrupted, but love scavenger hunts. I always tell my friends that whoever my future significant other, husband is, whatever, like if they were to propose to me like through a scavenger hunt, like that would be it. Like I would know like this is the one. This is the one for me because like get me. But yeah, I love scavenger hunts. I just did an escape room for the first time. Loved it. Was so much fun. So much fun. I loved it. We finished it with 20 minutes to spare, so we were on our shit. Can I say? Um, yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I really just enjoy anything that involves strategy and having just really like intellectual stimulation. Like I love anything, yeah, strategy, puzzles, just all of that. I love all of it. I think if there's anything, I'm trying to see. Talked about my crocheting, my love for words and puzzles. I also I enjoy learning how to do different hairstyles and makeup. I was never big into that when I was little. Like I was definitely more of like a tomboy and like I mean, in my own way still kind of am, but I love learning how to do make new makeup looks because I just view that truly as an art form now. Um, and I love challenging myself to see if I can like replicate looks that I see online or even like with hairstyles. Love learning new hairstyles and just challenging myself to see like, hey, can I replicate that? Um, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Mm, I mean, that's everything I can think of as of right now. If you guys want to know anything, just drop it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer it. Um, but yeah, thank you again so much for your time. If you've made it this far of me rambling about myself and who I am, um, if you choose to stick around and kind of follow my journey, I promise you will be an interesting one because life is just interesting. It's full of twists and turns and curves and all of those things. But yeah, thank you again for watching and see you in the next one.